cada 2 semanas.
Teresa Gomez shows me the cash she plans to send her mother in the Mexican state of Jalisco.
That's $400.
She sends her mom $400 twice a month at this small money transfer shop, El Frijolito.
400.
Gomez is one of millions of immigrants who sends money to family in Mexico.
Gracias, señora.
El Frijolito charges a fee of $5 or $10, depending on the desired exchange rate. Some immigrants use larger transfer companies like Western Union. Last year, remittances surged to an all-time record of $27 billion. Immigrants in California sent the largest chunk of that, about $8 billion. The surge is due in part to President Trump's threats to target remittances as a way of forcing Mexico to pay for his planned border wall, which would cost anywhere between $5 and $25 billion.
We will be, in a form, reimbursed by Mexico, which I've always said.
So they'll pay us back?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
In campaign memos, Trump floated ideas on ways to do that. One way was to tax or interfere with remittances. The owner of El Frijolito, Mariceli Castro, says money transfers skyrocketed after Trump was elected president.
Las líneas daban hasta acá en la puerta. La gente empezó a mandar grandes cantidades de dinero. Creo que muchos empezaron a sacar su dinero del banco, lo que tenían ahorrado.
She says if Trump follows through on his threat, it would be devastating for her business and clients.
Que en su mayoría tienen un trabajo honesto y que con el sudor de su frente ganan el dinero para poder enviarlo. Entonces,
Now, there would be a lot of opposition to this.
Gordon Hanson, dean of UC San Diego School of Global Policy and Strategy, says a ban or tax on remittances would have to be broadly applied.
It would be basically a tax on electronic transfers. Now, the thing is, what's the difference between an electronic transfer that is a remittance versus a transfer between two business entities? On paper, they look identical.
As a result, he says, it would hurt not just people who are in the country illegally, but the entire San Diego economy, especially industries that rely on migrant labor.
You look at our construction industry, you look at bars and restaurants and hotels, so the San Diego tourist industry, go into any San Diego neighborhood and who is caring for yards, who is helping take care of cleaning houses and providing childcare.
For example, Gomez is a dual U.S. and Mexican citizen. She lives in this small apartment with her conure parrot, Panchito.
¿Comer manzana?
She says Trump's threats worry her a lot.
Porque, pues, ¿cómo vas a castigar a tantos ciudadanos que venimos en manera de trabajadores y de buen pensar y de buen hacer aquí en este país?
Gomez immigrated to the U.S. as a teenager with the dream of supporting her aging mother, Carmen, who has heart problems and lacks health insurance in Mexico.
Yo siempre he sido el sostén de mi mamá. Yo siempre la he mantenido para su comida, doctor, todo lo que le haga falta.
Gomez works at a grocery store in Barrio Logan, reserving a third of every paycheck for her mom.
Cuando llega la mercancía, poner precios, acomodar la mercancía.
Sometimes she works the cash register too.
Un porcentaje de las remesas que tú mandas a México.
If Trump targets remittances, Gomez says she'll find a way to send money to her mother no matter what.
Yo lo que siempre he pensado que uno como ser humano, o más bien como mexicano, para nosotros los mexicanos no hay nada imposible.
If need be, she could cross the border into Tijuana to transfer the money. But for immigrants who live far from the border, or who lack legal immigration status, it's more complicated. Marina is a 37-year-old immigrant who asked us to keep her identity secret for fear of deportation.
Yo me dedico a limpiar casas. En veces cuido a una niña. Es lo que me dedico a hacer.
Marina also supports her sick mother in Mexico. She sends her cash every month for medicines and food.
Envié $500 y me cobraron $4.99. Aquí está.
She says she wouldn't be able to afford a tax on remittances. She can barely afford rent as it is.
Y nunca tengo un tiempo para salir. Y es rara la vez cuando yo voy a ver una película al cine o a comer con una amiga. Es prácticamente casi me la llevo todo este tiempo.
Trump's threats scare her because her mother depends on her. She says she's afraid of going back to Mexico, where homicides rose by 22% last year.
Mi familia, cuando yo platico con ellos, me dicen que cada día se pone peor y hasta ya les da miedo salir a la calle, que ya a veces que ya mataron aquí, que ya mataron allá.
But she says she hopes Trump finds another way to pay for his wall, because she can't afford it. Jean Guerrero, KPBS News.